Hey there, this is Jake, the Lone Loser. Wanted to give you a rundown on how to use the One Page Cookbook to plan a meal. The instructions are in the top right, and instruction number 1 is to pick the ingredients. So we're going to come over here to our ingredients list. I'm going to choose asparagus, we'll do some broccoli, and bacon, because bacon. Now we need to transfer each of the individual lines to the center timeline. That's step 2, is to mark the timeline. So bacon, right here we can see there's a mark, and we're going to transfer that up. I'm going to put a BA for bacon. Now we can see that this says OV, and we can find all of the abbreviations in the protein section over here in the abbreviations list. So we know that OV means to put the food in the oven. When we get to this point, we're going to put the bacon in the oven. Up here for our vegetables, we've got broccoli, and we can see it gives us the option of 2, 4, or 6. This is the number of servings. So we're going to do 2 servings of broccoli. I'm going to bring that down and put a BR on the timeline to signify when the broccoli goes in the oven. And then asparagus as well, we're going to do 2 servings. Oops. So we'll transfer that down and put an A onto the timeline. If you ever have a question as to how many servings come in a standard package of vegetables, whether it's a bundle of asparagus or a bunch of broccoli, whatever it is, I have a recommendation over here in the serves list. So a bundle of asparagus, I will typically expect to serve 2 people. You could get 3 out of that. Broccoli is 3. Sometimes it'll be 4 depending on the size, but most of the time these are going to be an accurate number for the number of servings you'll get. Next, we need to calculate timers. Now what this means is to look at each set of milestones and find the difference. The numbers in the center of the One Page Cookbook, that gives the number of minutes until the meal is done. So we know that 25 minutes until it's done, we need to put the bacon in the oven. At 24 minutes until it's done, we need to put the broccoli in the oven. So in order to find out the length of the timer, we're going to take the larger number and subtract the smaller number from it. 25 minus 24 tells us that it's a 1. We have 1 minute between when the bacon goes in and when the broccoli goes in. We're going to do the same thing for each set of milestones. So at 24 minutes, we're going to put the broccoli in. At 10 minutes, we put the asparagus in. So if we take 24 minus 10, we find that the timer duration here is 14 minutes. And then obviously for the asparagus, since it's the last step, it's going to be the full 10 minutes. But in doing that, we have calculated our timers so that we know exactly how much time will be between each set of tasks. Next up, we're ready to wash our hands and get rolling from there. This is how to use the One Page Cookbook to plan a meal.